internet where all we talk about is how to get happy right now, how to take that next step in your personal life, and then how to build a journey so that you actually enjoy the journey to get there. Because what's the point of going on vacation if you're miserable the 3 months beforehand? So, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel medium as well as a law of attraction expert. So I love helping people figure out exactly where they are, get that crystal clear clarity to know where they want to go, and then get them that plan so that they can get there. And I love doing this show every Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I always start the show with a general channeled message from spirits. That way, those of you who can't join live, you could still come back and hear a personal message from spirit in the beginning of the show. And those of you who can join live, I then dive into free mini reads for 30 minutes. After the 30-minute mark, that's when I do request a super chat in the encouraged amount of $20 if you want to guarantee a personal read that day. But that is why I do the show Monday through Thursday, so there are lots of opportunities. So come hang out. And if you guys want to meet your own spirit guide or master the law of attraction, I put together some free gifts for you guys: a meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of Masters to meet your spirit guide. And I also put together a free mini manifesting course that explains all 5 steps of law of attraction. And you could get that at kellylunt.com/free gifts. Yes, without further ado, if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, just comment. Let me know you're watching the replay. It's way more fun for me the more engaged you guys are. Looks like we got Concha in the house. What is up? Ooh, and you got a little crown and a number 1. Probably because you're like, number 1. You get first often. Good morning, Concha. How are you today? Oh, thank you for dropping the link, Concha. How are you today? Who else is coming on? Yeah, I wonder what that little symbol is. That's great. That's awesome. Well, all right. Shall we get started? Let's see what the general for today is. If you'd like to quickly meditate with me, you can go ahead and relax the muscles in your body. Just relaxing, letting go, calling all of your focus into the here and now. Bringing all of your focus into your own body now, connecting to your own inner guidance system, and go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead and continue to breathe on your own pace and your own rhythm. Letting it go isn't as easy as you think. Okay, that's boring. I know it's not for me anymore. I don't want to think about that thing anymore. I'm not going to think about that anymore. I'm not thinking about that thing that I'm not thinking about. That is an excruciatingly painful, slow process. It's much easier if you could bring your focus to the new. Kelly found herself in a situation one time where she would see someone and they would say the same stories over and over and over. She reached over one time after she was there in person with them every day for 2 weeks, put her hand on their hand and said, "Hey, I'm really sorry that happened to you. That sounds really painful, and I can understand why you'd feel sad, but can I point out that that was 20 years ago?" And the person looked up and went, 20 years? And that other story you tell me, that one was 10 years ago. This story, that was a year ago. And the person just looked up and was shocked. Kelly Swint, I'm going to be a little blunt right now. I think we need to I think we need to start doing new things so that you have new stories to share. And the person just kind of looked at her, and Kelly went, I found this like spiritual center. They do a meditation followed by a group chat. It is Sunday. It's not religious. And it's just all about positive, uplifting words. Like, I'd like to go with you. The person's life is changing just from that one event. They're starting to wake up, went to the gym. They're waking up, going on a walk. Putting your focus towards the new is what's going to get you that profound result that you're looking for. We promise you that. And with that, we want to go into mini reads, and they're telling me to get my tarot cards out. So let's hope I brought them today, guys. Squeech! What a cool name. Are you from Nigeria? No. I am not from Nigeria. I am American AF. My dad's side of the family came over in the early 1800s. My mom's side of the family came over in the early 1900s. Tansy, yeah, how are you? Hey, Antoinette made it. What's up, Antoinette? Oh, it looks like the first three people get little crowns. Yeah, so Tansy, what is your... Oh, you just want a general? Okay, yeah, let me pull Spirit. General. Do you guys want... Yeah, the tarot cards. Okay. Tarot cards for Tanzia. Ooh. Ooh. That's an interesting read. Okay, what are you guys trying to say to Tansy? Okay, you need to communicate that you want connection, or the person's going to think that you just want casual. Yeah. 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 It's like the communication and the action towards a relationship. And I'm not picking up this isn't necessarily a romantic relationship, that like it's any relationship right now. So it could be like a place of employment. You need to speak up and say what it is you want, and what it is you want is something like more long term. So this could even be like you want the job, this could even be I am looking for a best friend. Because so you need to communicate your actual desires, and it's that you want community and long term. Otherwise, the person is either if it is a romantic relationship, they're gonna think you just want. If it's just a friendship, they're gonna go, oh, they're not looking to form a deep bond, a deep, best friend. They just want someone to go to yoga with them once a week. They're gonna think you're just gonna want to be that yoga friend once a week. If you don't say, no, I want the job, right? Like, no, I want the job. I want to be part of this team. I want to be part of solving this problem. They're gonna think like, oh, she just wants to be a consultant. We'll just hire her in when we need that one problem solved. So you got to communicate what you actually want. It's the big O take action card. But it looks like there's something that this is kind of like wrapping up a cycle for you. So it's almost as if the communicating that you want something longer term, you're like, no, but that's opening me up to more pain. So there's just something from your past that you're going to be like healing from. So tell me, what of that stuck out the most to you, and I'll pull more cards on it. The Crowns is a leadership board, I guess, from who interacts the most. Oh, interesting. Really? And why did that pop up today and not the other days? Tansy, I'm going to look for your comments, but in the meantime... Oh, community leaderboard. Oh. Interesting. You guys get points. I see Antoinette and Concha as tied. How interesting. I wonder why that popped up today. I saw the weekly sign message and it said I'm missing a connection. I just want to know if it's J or K from who I thought of. Oh, interesting. The communication. Well, Tansy, what part of the communication? Like, tell me a little bit more. I could focus on that area for sure. But is it... Will this help with finances? Yeah. Let me pull more cards on that, though. And what about communication? Yeah, will absolutely help with finances. 100%. It will then later on down the road it will help your love life. It's like just being able to communicate clearly and directly with what it is you want and your intentions, because it just kind of looks like in your energy. I'm going to keep doing a general because you didn't give me a specific question. It looks like your energy right now is a little bit on like, well, what do they want? I don't want to say what I want because that might influence them. I just got to scope it out and see what they want. But like, they're definitely looking for you to take like a little bit of initiative, a little bit of like, hey guys, I can help with this. Hey guys, I can lead this. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'd really like to be like part of this team long term. What are some roles I could grow into here? Um, does that make sense? I'm working a job, it's not helping. Should I be open with unhappiness? What? Well, that's your message. Work the new job, communicate that you're like, hey, I'm really enjoying working here. I can see myself working for a while. You guys are great coworkers. I'd like to, well, I'm settling in, learning the job you need me to do, and then like, if there's other things you guys might need help with that after I settle into this, I'd love to see. I'd love to see what else I could be doing, what else I could be contributing. I don't seem productive. You got to be the one taking the initiative. That's your message. Hey guys, is there anything else that I can contribute to help get done? Hey, I just wanted to, pop in at marketing directors will go, hi, sorry to interrupt. Is now a good time to ask a quick question? And be like, hey, is there any work that you need done? I finished up all of my work for the day. How else can I contribute? Because they're really looking for that, or they're gonna think that you just want like you're fine with just being the receptionist. Yeah, smash the like button. Okay, so I saw Min did a question. I saw the weekly sign message and it said I'm missing a connection. I just want to know if it's J or K from who I thought of. Min, Min, I'm just gonna say in general for pull cards, it looks like you gotta like lean into connection. And it's like the connection that you're in person. You just got to start leaning into it, dude, and be like, hey, like that was fun. You want to do this again? And if they invite you out, even though you're going to have all those squiggly wiggly emotions, the good and the bad, it's got to be like whew, I feel nervous. Let's go. Because, like, man, I'm going to share this with you. I've talked about it on this show before. There was like, one set of my friends, they're just having multiple babies. I don't get to see them that often anymore. One set of my friends has her kids like every other week. So every other week I got like a best friend. The other weeks I'm like, oh, who do I hang out with? Um, One friend works a lot and just went the depressed route. And I was like, okay, I don't have my weekly hiking buddy. She gets out of her depression and I'm like, I would love to hike with you, but guess what? In 5 days I'm leaving to Colorado for 2 months. And so from that though, I had to like start all over going to those meetup.org groups. I personally like trivia and board games. That's what I like. And the first time I went in there, I had so much social anxiety. But I went to two. I found one that I really liked. When I went to the second one 2 times, one of the guys reached out and said, well, hey, if you ever, like, I put my number, he was so sweet and kind about it. He's like, I put my number in there. If you ever want to play outside of the every other week thing, you can get my number there. I messaged. He then did when we went to one more group one, and I made sure to sit next to him to get to know him a little bit more. And I kind of looked at him and I nodded, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll play again." I was like, "Yeah, we should." He then texted me right before coming out here, and I was like having a panic attack from like my travels and all that coming up. But he had did that invite, and four of us went over, and we had like a great time. And like he's now been sending me just every other week a small text conversation, and because he's even gay, so he's not even trying to get anything out of me. He just sent the text, really short, like 5 minute text conversation. And I told him, I was like, you have impeccable timing. You send these messages right when I'm like something really hard's going on, and you say just the lightest thing to lighten it up. He goes, I do have that talent, and you're a new friend worthy of investment. So it's this is and Min, I think, Min, did you take my law of attraction course with me? Guys, I have a law of attraction course on my website. You could buy it mastermind style, but I also have a do it yourself. And the do it yourself, people have gone from a Sahara desert in their dating life to marrying their Italian stallion. They went from not qualifying for any houses to getting their dream house. I mean, there's so many results that people have gotten from there. There's the course, there's the updated material, there's the PDFs, there's the FAQs, there's the you get to see me walk live people through it. Man, this is step five. Step five is when you embrace that there's always contrast in every manifestation and you go forward and do it. So I just kind of want to like push you and like really just encourage you to just always say yes, Antoinette, to like social connections. I think I had access to it at some time. The old link should 100% still work, Min. It should 100% still work. If not, I'll get you a code or something so you can get it so you can get the new version. You know what? I'll just get you the new version. I'll send you a code. You'll have to go on my website and like go through the purchase process, but I'll get you a code to make it 0 because I know you bought it. But okay, so what does Min need to hear about? She watched the weekly sign spirit. What does she need to hear about the connection? You said she was missing a connection. So what does she need to hear to connect more deeply with people? And then let's go into, is it Jay or Came? Oh, Min, this is about you. Oh, how do I say this to you? It's like that magic and that spontaneity. Maybe that little impulse of a, oh my God, that feels so good. I have to do it. That's what used to excite you. But it's like admitting that that phase of your life is over. Because you're going from the Knight of Air, that impulsive energy, that spontaneity, that damsels in distress, let's go save her, what an adventure, to King of Water. And like it's kind of like the, you know how they joke that like in America, and I'm guilty of this too, man, that we're growing up later, like we're becoming adults in our 30s. This is like, you know, when you're a little kid, you're like, okay, here's my environment. How do I have as much fun here? What can I learn in this environment? What can I do here? To this is what I love. This is what I like doing. Um, this is how I like playing on this earth. I do like being social, so I am gonna, you know, I am gonna go to that trivia group every other week for a while. So it's just kind of like there's just a little part of you that's not admitting that the old phase of your life of like being surprised and delighted with spontaneous invites and spontaneous trips, that like it's just admitting that that phase of your life is over and you're stepping up into the King of Water. Pisces, King of Water. I feel like I'm coming into who I'm meant to be. Yeah, yeah. That's a great way to word this, man. Hey, Brandon made it. What's up? Okay, who else would like a mini read? Just go ahead and type your question in. Um, yes, that's exactly who this is. It's because this is the one who receives invites and goes, "This is the one that most excites me. I'm going to go." This is the guy who intentionally creates his life. He's the king. He's the king of cups, the king of emotions, which is that I lead an emotionally content life, and I know that these are the things that make me the happiest. You know, I didn't want to go to the gym this morning. I wanted to sleep in. I wanted to go, screw this. I'm sad. I'm tired. I'm depressed. Let me just choose depressed and go to sleep. I laid in bed for 30 minutes and I was like, okay, you actually like being fit. You actually like looking good. Get your booty to the gym. Oh my God, I'm so glad I went. I feel so good. I got all the endorphins running. That's the King of Water. You sent your question, Antoinette? Oh, I got a letter. I can get help to increase, decrease, or keep the same amount for support. Wants to know if I should go down that route or if that is an option. Uh, you know, the first feeling I'm getting is it's like a don't mess with it. Yeah, I'm getting a. All right, Spirit, you got anything to say? Antoinette, don't mess with it. We would not encourage you. We would not encourage you to. We don't know the human rules, legalities if you have to respond. We would encourage you to at as minimal response as possible. Because if you go for an increase or a decrease, There will be a review, and then he can have a counter argument. I have another kid now. We would encourage, the best course for you is to just be the quiet little mouse enjoying the cheese that you've already got. It will only open up a can of worms for you. That's what they're saying. The tarot cards are saying just enjoy that it gave you a hope for more money and that you're choosing, nope, I don't want to go that path. The only reason why you're considering it is because you've got a lot going on right now. And the lot going on for you right now is that you're still in that, like, this is the life I created. You know, accepting and embracing that frame. Um, but it's quite frankly, you want to be putting your energy elsewhere right now. You don't want to think about him anymore. You don't want to, like, you're done with that phase of your life. It's like okay, I did the thing. I did the thing. I got it settled and smooth now. I'm going to start putting my focus elsewhere. So it's kind of like you letting go of the looking for closure, looking for retribution for like how he did you wrong. You're like, I got as much peace, I got as much content and satisfaction I can out of that. I can't make that any more high vibe than that already is. There's going to be an element of that that's going to be a little dissatisfying. I need to start looking towards a new area. So that's what you're actually yearning for right there, is going towards new. Why, when I felt into it, it was an option. It is an option. It absolutely is an option. And okay, it is. It's showing up as an option. And I will be blunt, Antoinette. I do think I don't want to encourage you to go down that path just because. um, I think you'd be able to get like a tiny bit more if you went. It's not a strong yes. It's not a strong yes, okay? Long run, it won't be good for you because it is shaking the beehive. That's a great way to word it. Um, but part of this, like looking in the new direction, is, you're at a fork in the road. Do you want to go down that legal path again? Do you want to be spending your time in courts, filling out paperwork, dealing with whatever text he's going to send your way, dealing with whatever, oh my God, if we're going to do this, I don't even get enough time with my daughter. I need more time with my daughter. Okay, great. He's coming. I set up a date. Oh, he didn't show up. Like, you can go down that path again, Antoinette. You know what that path is like, right? I can call that doctor again, Antoinette. We both know how that works out for me. Or you can be willing to, I'm stepping into the new. You know what I mean? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'll enjoy what I have and be a quiet mouse. Hell no, I'm focusing on the new. I blocked his ass again. He reached out. I told him, I was like, my aunt died. I'm getting ready this month and a half to get out there, to go out there for 2 months. I'm working a lot. I'm saving money. Come visit me. Come visit me. I'm like, bro, my aunt just died. Like, if anyone's visiting anyone, you should come visit me. And Tom was like, I'm staying out there for 2 months. I've been here like 2 weeks. He's like, I'm in Atlanta. And I'm like, oh my God, you're getting blocked. How do you explain to someone with that high of an IQ that they're stupid? Okay, guys, let's see. Are there any more questions? Oh, I think I know the answer on J or K at this point. Okay, Min. So, J, K. I'm curious what your answer is. J, this is the ultimate card. Well, not the ultimate card. This is the minor arcana card of put work in, put effort in. K got the, I mean, you can read it. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So J gets the glowing yes. K gets the figure out everyone's intentions. He gets the meh. Is that what you were coming to, Min? Oh, conscious saying she'd love a general from spirit. Yes, block our report. Sounds like a block and report. Ha, Brandon. I didn't think of that option. I am kind of a nice person. I just have just navigating this world enough is like hard enough, you know? So I just, even if they were an asshole to me, I'm just like, okay, clearly you're out of my life. Clearly I'm out of yours. Do I have any of your stuff? Make sure you get it all now. Get all of it now. Anything of mine, I don't want it back. Just toss it if you don't want it. um, well, do you want a general? I was going with Matt on both. No, that first one, Min. You know what, Min? I better get a text from you. You know what, Min? Okay, I hope this is good accountability. If it's not, text me privately and tell me it's not. If you text me and tell me how it went with how you reached out to him, then I will give you the code to get access to the new format of the course. Mm-hmm. Is that good accountability or is that not, Min? I don't have a good picture of what he wants at all. Well, how are you supposed to find out what he wants unless you hang out with him? And guys are simple, man. You can tell them the first 3 dates what they want. They're going to be, you want some company tonight? Actually, most men would probably offer that anyway. But actually, I don't think Brandon would. Um, they're going to go on 1, 2, 3 dates. Probably on the first one, would you like some company tonight? You know what he wants. If he has that was really fun. I'd like to keep getting to know you. Give it up to 3 dates. Then it's like, you're going to know what they want. But on top of that, men, again, you're only going to know if you hang out with them. But it's also, what do you want? I am now intentionally calling in good friendships, good companionships. And a lot, like back in the day when I used to get on sales calls with people, I'd be like, well, I don't know what they want. I don't know if they're just trying to pick my brain. I don't know if they even want to work with a coach or not. And now it's like no, universe, I'm intentionally connecting with people who want a 3-month spiritual coaching package with me. So when I got on the phone calls, it's like, hey, thank you so much for getting on the call with me today. I looked through your questions. I'm really excited to deep dive in with you more. I'd love to ask you more questions to ultimately see if we're a good fit to working together. Does that sound good with you? Right? I set my intention. Does that sound good with you? Is that what you came to this phone call for? People will be like, oh no, hopefully wanted to ask you this one quick thing. Like, you know what? Come to my High Vibe morning show. Or every once in a while, that's how I met Brandon. He applied and was like, honestly, I don't want coaching, but I want to ask this. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. And I got on it. So it's not that you only are like a rock on my intention is this, but it's like this is my intention. Is that yours? So does that make sense? It's a lot of history there with Jay, and I still don't know. He dances back and forth across multiple lines. Oh, wait, is Jay that old boyfriend? When I pulled clarifying cards on both, with Jay, okay, good. With Jay, it's the put in effort, and you got the 2 of fire. The 2 of fire is like everything I just said about you being more intentional about what you want there, and like knowing what you want, knowing what they want. You've changed since you've interacted with him though, and you're a different person. Like, let me give you an example. When I used to come home, I used to just like dive in and eat whatever it is other people were eating here. Last night they were eating chili cheese hot dogs. I made my salad, diced up my beets, diced up my carrots, diced up my green onions, got my lettuce in there, did my lemon and olive oil, added sunflower seeds, added hemp seed hearts. I ate that. And then I did a small bowl, it was a small bowl of the chili cheese hot dog portion of it. Old, they would have, what, you're not going to eat with us? What, is our food not good enough for you? Oh, yeah. What, are you like shaming us? I don't want to feel bad that I'm not eating healthy. This time around, I just went in there, started cooking when they were cooking, and they were like, wow, your salad looks good. I was like, oh, thank you. And I ate right next to them. So that's what this card is. You've changed and come into your own. You just don't have the thank you, Concha. I should have sent you a photo of it. You know what, I'll do that next time, Concha. You've come into your own, so you're gonna have a different interaction with him altogether. Okay, so when I pulled a clarifying card on the second guy, it's confusing. Not everything is like meeting the eye, So that means neither one of you are like solidified on what you want with each other or clear with what you want. this is the communication card though. It's like it's worth communicating. Because like sometimes guys, you don't know what you're gonna you can have the intention for what you're manifesting in, but you can also have other side manifestations that come in. You know? There was a guy I was just like we were talking a lot and then I kind of, saw some stuff and I was like, we need to go from talking this much to maybe like this much. And he was like, maybe this much. And I was like, that's just not really where I'm going in my life right now. I'm like more focused here, here, here. Like, we were like this for a while. It looks like you're going this way, I'm going that way. I can't walk that path with you. I can't walk that path with you. I can't even do this. I'm going in this direction. I'm sad. This is hard. You were great. We were great. Um, And then it was, actually one thing that I really like about him is I love the new songs he introduces me to. That's like this. Not everyone's sure exactly what they want in their life right now, but it's worth communicating. Because it might turn into something super simple, like a, hey, I need a new gym workout song. And, oh, someone's here. Um, but he's like, yeah, you know what? Actually, that'd be fine with me too. He's like, here's my latest song. What's your latest song? So like you get to figure out what it could look like, but it's worth communicating because like all of this min is reeking of you starting to feel solid in the fact that you're like no longer a codependent. Thank you for all that cheers and everything, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Concha, I made that. And if anyone else would like a mini read today, now would be a great time to smash the super chat button. It's encouraged $20 amount. It doesn't have to be. If you would like a mini read today, we're past the 30-minute mark. So I'll go a little bit longer with Min, but if anyone else wants one, now's a good time to smash that super chat button and tell me your question. Yeah, and guys, it's funny. It was like automatic. I just went, I've been eating a little bit unhealthier than I normally do. I really want my salad. I just went in and started making it. Um, and then like after I made it and started eating, I went, hey, they used to do all this stuff to kind of peer pressure me to eat what they ate. And this time around, they were just like, oh, that salad looks good. Hey, can we give a little bit of that to the bird? The bird liked my salad. Thank you so much for all the messages today. You are welcome. Okay, so it looks like no one else wants a mini read. I do this show Monday through Thursday. Come hang out, guys, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Um, yeah, you're just gonna like, in both of these, you're gonna see that it's different. And if anyone is looking for one-on-one spiritual coaching right now, I got 3 spots open for that. It's if you need clarity on what exactly it is you do want, perhaps the clarity is also how do you actually get what it is you want. I am great at helping you figure out the how, and you want direction. This is the path that's actually going to get you the result that you want, and then you need to be able to get into action. That's who this 3-month coaching is absolutely perfect for. The link for that is in the description to apply. Tansy, give me your question. You'll click the link, you'll answer a few questions, and then you'll schedule time for us to get on a phone call. We'll talk a little bit more about your goal just to make sure I know I can help get you there. So if you're looking for clarity, the direction, the how, and then you want to be able to get into action. And the reason why it's 3 months is because, once you get into action, you're at that new level, those new fears come up. So we work with you that 3rd month. The 1st month is normally the clarity and that energized, oh my God, that's so good. I do have to go do that. We get you the steps you have to take. We get you into action. The 3rd month is when those new fears kick up. We coach you through that. So that way you're solidly on your path. The link to apply for that is in the description. Thank you for the super chat, Tansy. What is your question? Smash the like button if you haven't already. Moderators in the house. Thank you, Concha and Antoinette, for being moderators. Tansy, did you have an additional question, or were you just donating so beautifully to the show, which is appreciated? I love donations. Did you already ask your question above? First, will I my sister with child? Are you first? Will I help my sister with child? Are you saying should I help my sister who has a child? Should I get more involved in her life and help her out more? Is that your question? Are you saying like should I get more involved in my sister's life with her child and help her out more? Interesting. Yeah. I'm if you want the short answer, yes. It looks like there's a little bit of just emotional imbalance for you. Like, I don't know how I'll feel about this. Will I feel more connected to the child than I actually am? Am I going to feel more connected and have a hard time not mothering? So there's like a little bit of that kind of energy in there. But all I can tell you is you got the success card, and then you got it's going to open you up to like be the queen of water, like the most loving version of yourself. Um, and it's this. So the advice coming from the cards though is that if you do it, I am giving this thing that my body made to my sister for my sister to do with it as she pleases, to just kind of help you detach from that little biological connection that you have to the egg, to go, this egg is now hers. It's like it's as if you bought seeds to grow a garden and went, here you go. Like, here you go, Kelly. You said you wanted asparagus. I know asparagus seeds are hard to get a hold of. I brought you some of mine. And be like, thank you so much. And then, when you come and visit my house for a barbecue and you see my garden, wow, you grew the asparagus. They're doing well. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. But I'm under no obligation to share with you, to give you any. You're also under no obligation to go prune it or anything. Or you might go over and go, oh, the asparagus isn't doing too well. What a bummer. Sorry it didn't grow so well for you. Does that make sense? Valentina made it. Um, so it's got to be I'm giving you seeds from my garden. Have fun growing them. I get to be Aunt. So it's like solidified in your head. I get to be Aunt. If this is successful, I'm the child's aunt. It is her gift. It is her child. Okay, what is the second question? And what's that, Valentina? And if anyone else wants a read today, it's Thursday, so you'll have to wait till Monday if you want to try to get in on the free section. Now would be a great time to smash the super chat button and give me your question. Valentina made it. Being blunt, the path you're on right now, like, as of right now, no. You're going to have to do some energy work on it. Not only like energy work, and when I say energy work, that means I'm worthy of more money. I deserve more money. If I had more money, here's the things that I would be buying and spending it on. I would be buying myself this skincare. And then from there, like, and if I had this skincare, I know I would look more beautiful. I would feel better if I looked in the mirror and saw what I liked more. I would feel more confident. I would feel more competent. I would feel like I'm really loving myself. It would just feel so good to be treating my skin that well with that skincare. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to feel like I love myself. I deserve to feel like I'm giving myself the best of the best. That's what like the energy work is. From there, it then looks like you're gonna have to like learn to speak up for yourself more. Learn to go, hey, hey, I just noticed that fair market value for my job is 60K and I'm at 50K. I'm wondering if there's at like I'm wondering at this company if there is a path that we can go on together to get me from 50 to 60K because I love working here. Um so I would just love to know, is it possible for me to make fair market value here? I love working here. Is it possible? Like you're going to have to like do the energy work, but you're also going to have to learn how to like negotiate better and like speak up for yourself more. Um and that's just going to be like a full kind of karma cycle complete, in the sense that it's almost as if I can say it, Tansy, kind of bluntly, you know, when like women get pretty privilege, especially when you're younger. And so when you're younger, you just get to show up and smile. And if you like freeze a little in your throat when you're asking for that pay raise, sometimes people will be like, oh, it's okay. We see how hard it is for her. She's young. Here, let us just give you the pay raise. Now you're like, you know, you have to, as you get older, you just have to learn to speak up for it. Like, yo, I want this. How do we get there? Fair market value for the win. Um, all right, guys, does anyone else want a mini read today? Now would be a great time to smash the super chat button. Um, and give me your question. And Tansy, what I did, because my first pay raise was like a $15,000 pay raise. My second one was a 40. I went on YouTube. I went on Reddit, because Reddit's a good thread. You get really smart people who comment on there. I went on Reddit and I went down the YouTube rabbit hole, like how to negotiate a pay raise, and I watched a lot of the videos. And there was a Reddit guy who I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I role played in the mirror. I role played with people. Um, yeah, so you just gotta go down that path if you want it to change. There's a little part of you. Just know there's going to be sadness for you as you go on that journey. And it's going to be like a kind of like a, well, I just wish they would do the right thing. I kind of I know they do those fair market value surveys, so I know they know what I should be making, and I'm just kind of sad that they're not offering that to me. It bums me out. I kind of wish it just would have been automatic. Um, like I do a good job here. They know it. They say it all the time, and I wish they would show it more with money. It makes me sad that they won't just give me the annual pay raise. So yeah, just know that there's going to be those emotions there. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming today. Love you guys lots. I hope you guys have a good weekend and hope you all come back on Monday. Stay good till then. Bye, guys.